Well, hi Rocky Mountain Rebels, welcome back to the channel. Today Doppler is getting a windshield. Yes, I have been waiting for this for a year, and with the cold weather coming, now is the perfect time to install it. I wanted to tell you guys, the reason I haven't posted any other videos is the last time I think I talked to you guys, we were going to do the picnic ride, and it rained, like it deluge rained that evening. So they moved it to indoors in somebody's house, and it was in a neighborhood, and there was no parking, and the rain was insane. So that ride never happened, unfortunately. So the church members never got to see my bike, which is too bad. So hence no video. And it's been really busy since then. I did get a hot air balloon ride in, as you guys saw. That was pretty fun. And but yeah, today we are installing a windshield. So we are going to be doing the T-Rex Racing Rebel 1100 windshield. This is the small one, and let's get going. So as you can see, it came packaged with all the parts. I'm very actually impressed with how it was packaged. There was a lot of foam and things in the box to keep everything nice, and yeah, it has, directions seem fairly simple. They've got, everything should be there. So yeah, yay. All right, number one, remove the bolts in the circled locations and remove the plastic cover in picture number one. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do it. Okay, good start. Okay, next step, install the bracket A into the bike by using the M5 by 20 bolts, two brackets with the 4 M6 by 45 bolts. Okay, we got that on. So things to note, I really don't like that these are silver. And you have to use two different size Allen wrenches for these versus these, which is also not ideal. But yeah, put these on first and loose, and then attach these guys on both sides, and then tighten everything down. But that seems to work pretty well. All right, tightening everything down then takes us to step 5. Install the aluminum bar into the bracket A. That's the top section there. Well, we are now on our third size Allen wrench. Grr, and more silver bolts. That's not good. Don't do that. Don't scratch your bike, it's not okay. All right, these tighten down about 15 pounds, so let's see what we can do with my female hands. All right. Okay, so we're gonna take little spacers, and these are already set in the windshield, and we're just sticking them through. So I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, so washer goes on the back, plastic goes on the front, and it's a small fit. The screws definitely. I wish it was a little longer, just for fingers, but I gotta get somebody back there to kind of hold it. Let's do the other two, then we'll tighten them down. All right, so instructions say to tighten it down to a snug fit. You don't want to go too tight or you will crack the windshield. And considering how long I waited for this, we are not cracking this sucker today. So. Very excited. It's pretty much dark at this point, so we will take her out for a ride tomorrow. And one of the reasons I got this windshield is because it is pretty fully adjustable as far as angles and height. So excited to see if we can get it where we want it. And whoa, I scratched it just like that. Oh, bummer. Well, now it's officially mine. Some big bee will hit it tomorrow too and really do it in, so yeah, no. Bummer. Alrighty, well, it's the next day and we are going to try out this sucker and see how it goes. I'm very excited. Let's get some bugs on it, shall we? What do you think of my shirt? Isn't that cool? Oh, so excited. Like nerding out on my own gear. Anyway, yeah, let's take it for a quick spin and see how it does. So this is different. I have never ridden a bike because obviously this is well, I'm trying to remember if the one of my NMSF course had it might have, but I don't think so. I don't think it did. I don't think it had a windshield on it. So this is, I think, the first bike I've ridden with a windshield. What a different experience. Oh my goodness. And it's weird to feel air hitting you like on your shoulders as you ride, but it's not hitting like your kind of torso. And yeah, I don't know, like it's gonna take some while to get used to because I do enjoy the feeling, but when it gets cold and whatever, I'm really looking forward to not having that wind like hitting me straight on. So I'm gonna do some adjusting on it. The reason I went with the T-Rex Racing windshield is because it's completely adjustable. So I went with the smaller size, which I think is the 13-inch. And then there's a 15-inch. The 15-inch I thought looked goofy because it goes like this and it kind of tapers at the top and gets really narrow. And it just looked kind of goofy, so I decided to go for the shorter one. And, but if you can see here, you can actually adjust it to lean forward and back. And then you can actually pull it up. Like there's 4 notches here that you can pull up and do. Let me just show you. So as you can see, you can adjust it forward and back. And then you've got your 4 adjusts for height, which is pretty cool. And that's why I wanted it, because I wanted something that was fully adjustable, because with my height, because I am pretty tall for a girl, hello, I just wanted to make sure that it was going to fit me. I looked at some of the cheaper ones and I went, you know, I don't know if those are going to work for me. I would hate to buy something and then have to take it back because the wind's hitting me like right in the forehead or something. So I didn't want to do that. I was like, I can get this one. It's a little more expensive, but it is adjustable. And I mean, with even just that short ride, I was pretty impressed with it. It did keep everything off of me. I did not notice an airstream, you know, hitting anywhere. So we'll do a slightly longer ride home, see how that goes. But overall, I'm very impressed and I'm really glad I did it. So, fairly easy to install. I do still have issues with the screws being silver. I hate that. I'm probably going to go over it with some either model paint or acrylic. I don't know. I'm going to cover it with something because I hate the silver. It looks okay, I guess, because, you know, these kind of look silverish, but still, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. But yeah, that's so far my only beef with it. So T-Rex Racing obviously did not sponsor this. Well, I don't know if that was obvious, but they did not sponsor this. And if they, you know, ever see this and want any feedback, these are my thoughts on it. So change the screw color. I guess the only other thing I would mention is the retention bar here. I think it's a little weird. I don't know if I'm gonna end up putting something there like my GoPro or whatever, but it seems kind of unnecessary. Like, I mean, I suppose if you have everything up here, maybe that would have some wobble in it between the two, but it's a very sturdy piece, so I just don't see how it would. I don't know. Anyway, look at how thick this is. Like, seriously, this is some thick acrylic right here. It's pretty good. Let's do it. I love that sound. Such a nerd. Such a nerd. Okay, quick PS from home. Sorry if you hear the squeaky toy from my dog. Okay, so rode it home, did some tweaking of it in the parking lot while I was still there, and love it. Love it, love it, love it. Like, it was really good. I do like the way it looks. I did get my first bug on it, so there you go. It is officially initiated. And yeah, it's good. I think I'm really gonna like it. I'm hoping to do a longer ride tomorrow, and maybe even my first mountain ride. And if that happens, then I think we'll get a really good feel for it and do any final tweaking as far as adjusting on levels and stuff. So, but overall, I give it a thumbs up. All right, well, that's the video for this week. Be sure to like and subscribe. Love to hear your thoughts. What windshield do you use? Do you like it? Would you be interested in looking into this one? Like I said, I do like it. It's made well. It's weird. I did end up using, I think, 3 different sized Allen wrenches on it. I guess that would be my other issue with it. They should all be standard, like it's one size, so you can carry one size with you and you don't have to carry so much equipment just to adjust your windshield. That's kind of dumb. So yeah, not a fan of that. Anything else? I don't think so. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We're supposed to have beautiful weather the next couple days, and then fall hits and it's going to be cooling off again. Me. It's so sad. Riding season's almost over and it feels like it just got started, and that's so disappointing. What are you gonna do? That's Colorado for you. Oh, if you would like some pearly whites, as a hygienist, I have to say, and a Burst ambassador, that I love the Burst products. So if you go to burstoralcare.com and put in J5KPAW, that helps out the channel quite a bit. And you know, pearly whites are for everybody, whether we can see them behind your helmet or not. So they have awesome whitening strips, whitening trays, and they are coming out with a brand new toothbrush in the next 2 weeks, I think. I believe it's the beginning of October. They're gonna come out with this really, really awesome sonic toothbrush that has like a screen and stuff on it. So their old toothbrush was amazing. I've used it for 3 years. Now they're coming out with the Sonic Pro and the Sonic Pro Curve. Now the Sonic Pro has some pretty cool features. It's got a 9-month battery life on it before it needs to be recharged. What? 9 months? So yeah, you charge it once and you're pretty much good for the year, which is crazy. And so the bristles are the same as the old brush, which I love, so I'm very, very excited about that. But it also has, I think, 5 modes on it now, and it's gonna have there's the pressure sensitive or pressure gauge on it, so if you're pushing too hard it tells you. And it comes in matte and like glossed finish, kind of like a shiny finish. So it'll have black, white, cobalt blue, which is gorgeous and brand new, and I'm probably gonna get that one. And they're rose gold, which is lovely. So in all 4 colors, either matte or shiny. So it's a good deal. Like, these are really nice, and they wanted to make something super affordable. So I think all bikers should have awesome bikes and great teeth. So there you go. Go check out their products, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.